Welcome to Magoosh Vocabulary Wednesday. We have a fun theme for today. It's election 2016. If you're American, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're from abroad, we are in the midst of the election season where both the Republicans and the Democrats, our two political parties, are trying to choose the person they want to go into the general election this November. So on one side, the characters are Donald Trump for the Republicans, and on the other side, we have two people left over right now who are battling it out. One is Bernie Sanders, and the other one is Hillary Clinton. So in honor of election 2016, I have a few words for us today. Starting with extrapolation. How does that relate to politics and the race going on right now? Well, it's interesting. I'm following these polls that tell us how candidates are doing against each other. It's been very interesting to follow them because they're not always right. What they're doing is they're extrapolating or taking from one situation and trying to apply them to a more general situation. The specific situation, of course, is who's going to win between these two candidates? Let's ask these people living in this state. And from that, we will hopefully be able to figure out what's going on the national level. So when you take something from unknown specific situation and try to generalize it, you are extrapolating. So we'll see how well the polls are doing now in terms of the general election, in terms of extrapolating. But let's get to the fun stuff. I thought in the beginning that, the election in 2016 would maybe be pretty dull. Someone's going to win. I knew Hillary Clinton. I don't follow politics that closely, but I said, yeah, Hillary's winning. She'll probably win. Won't be that interesting. Boy, was I wrong. It has been crazy on both sides. And what we have here is the word slight. Now, people think of slight as in small, and I'm going to get to little Marco in a moment. But slight, in terms of the definition on a GRE level, or a third definition of the word, is an insult. And so Donald Trump is known for his big rhetoric and also for insulting people. And so he insulted people, other Republicans who were running against him. And one of the funnier ones was this young guy, he's probably around my age, not that much older, his name was Marco Rubio. And at one point, Donald Trump turned to him and called him Little Marco. Oh, little Marco, always being a little baby. And did a little crying face like that. And afterwards, because of that slight from Trump, he was branded Little Marco. So slights, insults, they're all over the place whenever there's an election, one candidate insulting another. And there's also the word oppugn going on. To oppugn is to call into question the validity of something, and in this case, someone's character. And so on the left, meaning the Democrats, we have a candidate named Bernie Sanders, and he is oppugning or calling to question the validity of Hillary Clinton, the other candidate, saying, I don't think you're fit to run our country. You're not right for us. Vote for me. And so he's oppugning or calling into question her character. Now, there's going to be more than just oppugning and calling into question once election season gets to late summer and it's just down to two candidates, because then things get really nasty because they're in different parties, and so they can really go at each other. So traduce, what does that have to do with anything? Well, this word means to sling mud at, to slander, to say nasty things at someone, to vilify them is another good GRE word. This one is not nearly as common. Many people don't know this difficult word. But come November time, when it's time for the ballot box, we all go out and cast our vote, both candidates, whether it's Hillary and Trump or Bernie Sanders and Trump, there'll probably be a lot of traducing going on. But no more politics for now. Stay tuned for the election in November, and I will see you next time.